Okay, time for the whole world to know how awkward I am. I feel like I'm too far away, but like I want to get all my friends. Oh. Hello! My name is Hayden Patterson, and I am going to be participating in the Fall Disney College Program, and I'm so excited. This is my DCP Tag. Before I get started on it, I will just give some brief information about me, because no one really knows except for my friends. Hi friends. I'm 22 years old. I'll be 23 when the program starts. I go to East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. I am currently a 5th year senior studying theater education, theater for youth with a minor in vocal music studies. I'm made up of Disney and Harry Potter references, and that's really it. I'm super excited to be doing the program, and yeah, I have all the questions written down here in this beautiful notebook that my best friend gave me. So thanks, Kristen. Shout out. The first question is, how did you hear about the program? When I was in high school, we had like our school newspaper, and there was an article in it about I think the title was like something like "Go to College as a Princess," and I still have it. It's like cut out and it's hanging in my room back at home. And I remember reading it and like finding out that like you could do like a kind of study abroad thing at Disney World, and basically the article made it sound like you could like go there and just be a Disney princess, because the girl who wrote the article, her older sister was friends with Cinderella, and so I was just like, sign me up. But I was in high school, so I couldn't do it. Kind of forgot about it, and then my really good friend Tiffany actually did the program a few years ago. Since then, a lot of my other friends started doing it, so Tiffany was the first one, and then, oh gosh, I had a lot of friends that did it. There's Tiffany, Caroline, Haley, Morgan, Allie, and Sarah. If I'm forgetting anyone, I'm so sorry. But so a bunch of my friends started doing it, and it's basically been like something that I've wanted to do for ever since I found out that Tiffany was doing it, and I just got to hear firsthand from her. If you want to see her college program vlogs from a few years ago, her link to her YouTube channel is down in the description. She won't be updating because she's not there anymore, but her vlogs are super cute and she's a cool person. So, but yeah, I heard about it from all of them, and just like for 2 or 3 years now, that's just been like my goal. Like, I'm gonna graduate and then I'm gonna go to Disney. I'm gonna graduate and I'm gonna go to Disney. I would have done it during like college, but the way that a lot of my classes are offered for my degree, if you miss one semester, then you automatically have to like repeat like a year and a half, because certain classes are only offered in the spring or in the fall, and it just made more sense to go after I graduated, because then I didn't really have to worry about school or anything like that. I could just go and do it. So yeah. How was the interview process? So the first part of the process is you just like submit your application, a bunch of like generic information, like what you're interested in, where you want to go, like when you want to go there, and things like that. And I took like, I kid you not, I might have taken like 2 or 3 weeks to perfect the application part of it, because like I wanted to list like everything I had done, and I didn't want to leave anything out, and I wanted all of it to sound great, and I didn't want there to be any questions or discrepancies with anything, and I sent it to like 3 of my friends and my mom to make sure that it sounded okay. So that part took forever. Like, I was like so scared to send just that part in, but once I got up the courage to do that, I sent it in, and then I want to say like an hour later that night, I got an email about a web-based interview, so that I did that 2 days later, and then web-based interview was over, and then I got an email like almost instantly about scheduling a phone interview. And I waited about a week and a half to do the phone interview, just because I wanted to give myself time to like prepare, and I wanted to pick a time during the week when I knew I wouldn't be stressful and I could really just focus on the interview itself. And so I did that. So it was like a week and a half later. I want to say I found out, like, I think I had my phone interview on Sunday, and I think I found out like that Tuesday. Like, I wasn't even expecting to get an email at all. So it was really quick. It was a really quick process. And the woman that I talked to, her name was Tiffany in the phone interview, and she was really nice, and I thought it was a good sign that her name was Tiffany, because my first friend that did the college program's name was Tiffany. I feel like I probably talked a lot during my interview, but before my interview, I like thought about like every single potential interview question that I could be asked like from past interviews for other jobs, and typed them all out on my computer, and then typed out my responses, and then like read through all of it as if I were talking to somebody. So I would like have a really good mindset of like what I wanted to talk about and why and things like that, which made me feel a lot less nervous. But I feel like I also talked a lot because I just had so much that I wanted to say. But yeah, it's fine. Where were you when you found out? So since I wasn't expecting to find out so soon, I wasn't like being really cautious when checking my email. I kind of just like, in a few weeks after my phone interview, then I would start like checking my email and be like, okay, is it there yet? No. Is it there yet? No. So part of my degree is for theater education. So for my last semester of college, basically, I'm student teaching full time. And so I was at my high school where I student teach. The kids were working on projects, and I was at my computer, and like we have the kids sign in on the computer, and so I was doing roll, and I like had my email pulled up in another tab, and I heard like a bing. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is, and I like pulled it up, and I just saw Disney, and like my heart dropped because I was like, I wasn't prepared to find out anything. I'm not emotionally ready for whatever is about to happen. And then in the like subject line, it just said Disney congratulations in all capital letters, and I was like, oh my god. A student was sitting next to me, and he like saw like my face drop, and he was like, Miss Hayden, what is it? And I'm like, I'm going to Disney World. I got into the Disney College program. And he like jumped up, he's like, yeah, Miss Hayden, that's awesome. And like some other students that were around like heard me like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I don't even know how to process this right now. It was cool to like get to share it with them and everything, and they're all super excited about it, which is cool. What is your role? Oh, I would totally, actually, I'll be right back. Well, I had an idea, but it's like almost 9 o'clock at night. I'm not going to do it because it'd be loud. My role is lifeguard. I was going to grab my lifeguarding whistle from my other lifeguarding job, but it's 9 o'clock at night and that would be really loud. I'm a lifeguard. I will be guarding your life in the most magical way possible. I'm a lifeguard at my other job that I have in the summer as a camp counselor, so I'm really excited that I get to like take that and put it towards Disney, because I feel like lifeguarding is like a really one of the more like unique roles to have. Get to wear like the stereotypical red swimsuit that all lifeguards wear, like in Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, I'm excited and it's gonna be really fun. I already have like a Snapchat group with all the other lifeguards, so shout out to you guys. How did you find your roommates? There's a bunch of Disney College Program groups on Facebook, and like there's groups based on like if you want to live in wellness or non-wellness, or what your arrival date is, if you're accepted or not. There's one for the vloggers. Lifeguards don't have one, but we have a group message. So stuff like that. So I went on one of those, and you just kind of like fill out like a little questionnaire survey thing about yourself, just telling everybody who you are and like making friends and maybe finding some roommates. And I was lucky enough to find, well, first I found Ruby, who I absolutely love, and like she is my twin. And then I found Kyla, who is also my twin, who I also love. I love all of them. And then Kyla was already in a group with Jackie and Sarah. I think I'm getting the timeline right. And then we invited Kelly into our group. So that's Kelly, Sarah, Kyla, Jackie, Ruby, and me. So it's 6 of us, and we're hoping to live in the Commons or Patterson. We won't find out for a while, but it's Disney, so. But yeah, they're awesome. We all love Parks and Rec. Leslie Knope is our hero. We're all bonding over Anastasia currently, and already planning out what we're going to dress up as for Halloween. They're all just great. I love them. I'm so excited. Hi guys. What are you going to miss while you're on your program? So where I go to school is probably like an hour and a half away from like my mom and my brother, like where I grew up, and then also an hour and a half away from my grandparents, and like about 2 hours away from my best friend. And like, I mean, a lot of my friends also live here. So I have some family in Florida, but they live like about 2 hours away from Orlando. So I think like my biggest thing that I'm going to miss is being so close to like everybody that I would need or want to be around. I mean, of course I'm going to want to be around everybody in the program, but it'll be weird like not having my mom like just like a short drive away, or like not having my grandparents super close, or like anything like that. So like that'll be weird because I'm so used to having all of them here. But I mean, everybody in the program is super nice and they already feel like family. So I'm hoping that, yeah, it'll be sad that I won't be around like all of these people that I love, but I'll have other people that I love there that will make things okay. What is your favorite Disney park? So it has to be Magic Kingdom because of everything that's there and because I get emotional whenever I walk down Main Street. You think I'm joking. I have to say that besides Magic Kingdom, I love Hollywood Studios. Like, theater person, Hollywood Studios, it just makes sense. Also, I love Honey, I Shrunk the Kids Playground, and I played on it so much as a child and as an adult. So, I also love the Muppets, and Pizza Planet's there. The Great Movie Ride was there, rest in peace. I love both of them. And then there's Animal Kingdom, which is also great and has Expedition Everest, which is one of my favorite rides. Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster are also my favorite. Tower of Terror might be my favorite. And then I've actually like never, I think I went to Epcot when I was 4, but I have no memory of it except for like what's on home videos. So I'm hoping to change that and go to Epcot a lot for this time, so I can like actually feel like I went. I also haven't been to any of the water parks because my family and I would always go kind of in the spring when it was like too cold to go to the water parks. So I find it fitting that I'm going to be a lifeguard and will be exposed to all the water stuff that I've never seen before. First thing you want to do when you get there, I really want me and all of my roommates to go to Disney Springs and just walk around, not buy anything because I don't think when we get there we won't have our discounts yet, but I just want to like walk around and just like breathe in all the magic and like go to World Disney and like maybe like go get dinner at like Rainforest Cafe or the Dinosaur Cafe. I love dinosaurs and I need to go. Just like be there and just let it sink in that we're here and we're at Disney, and just walk around and have a grand old time. So that's what I would want to do. Or take a nap, honestly. Decorate my room, take a nap, go to Disney Springs. Yeah. So, what is number 1 on your bucket list? Oh, my bucket list is so long. Oh gosh, I don't even know. Oh gosh, I don't know. Oh, I know what I want to do on my bucket list. I don't think this is the number 1 thing. I'd have to look back over it and see, but I really want to try to visit all 4 parks in one day and like ride a ride in each park and like maybe like eat something in each park and do that, because I think that'd be so cool to try to do. But I feel like I have another number 1 thing and I can't think of it. My bucket list is so long. I think we're in the 50s with the bucket list. Half of it is probably food. One thing you hope to take away from the program. The biggest reason that I wanted to do this program is because I grew up with all of this Disney magic in my life. I think that's the whole reason I am who I am, and I pursued music and theater because I was surrounded by just all this magic from the parks and the movies and the stage shows and everything like that. I just love how much wonder and imagination it gave me as a child. And now that I'm older, I still hold all of that so close to my heart, but now I'm so excited to have the opportunity just to give that magic back to other people. You get to give that to everybody else and like make everybody else happy and fill them with that same kind of wonder and imagination, and hopefully even when I leave I'll always have that magic with me too, with everything that I do, because honestly Disney is the whole reason that I am who I am and I love what I love, and I'm currently doing what I love through my degrees and working for Disney and everything after that. So I hope that I can spread that magic to everybody else and hopefully make them love it and love their lives as much as it's made me love everything that I do with mine. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will have another vlog out soon. I'm either thinking we're gonna have Magical Mondays or Happy Thought Thursdays. If you really want to vote on which one's better, then comment down below. That's it for this one. So thank you, and it's night right now, but have a magical day. I also haven't been to any of the water parks because my family and I would always go. My neighbors are being so loud. They're banging things. Why are we throwing things at the wall? Anyways, that's not. Oh, yeah. The first. Is there anything on here that's important? No.